Mark. I had some recording issues. They've been resolved on the old computer for now, thanks to support at Streamlabs. I gotta give them credit. They helped me out, and now I can record again. So, sooner than expected, sooner than December 1st, you guys are getting more. This will conclude Chapter 1, or Issue 1, Sewer Run, of Akira Kizzau. Salya, Ariane said over the comms. Apparently, there is a lurker down here. Those that were gathered at this hub have already taken precautions. We are going to follow the tunnels, looking for some sign of it. There is definitely something amiss with the totems, as it was muttering Soot's name over and over. Crouching on a roof, Salya looked at the screen that wrapped around her left arm. It showed her proximity to her sister and Kizzau in the sewers below. A cat was nuzzling her knee. She pet the feline while surveying her own surroundings. Let me check, though, with her reports. In the meantime, I'll skip ahead to the exit junction ahead of you to see if Soot or the lurker or both are about. Understood, Ari replied. Sorry, new friend. I need to get on the move, she said, standing and gently placing the cat to the side. It curled up on the roof, content for the attention it had already been given. Salya smirked before darting off across the rooftop landscape of the park district. It was a combination of residences and stores mixed to support the lightly forested landscape of the large park that made up the western edge of Atlas Central. Having become one of the people that helped run the information troop known as the Withers gave her access to a wealth of information with just a poke in the right direction. As she vaulted from one roof to another, she tapped her earpiece to link up with the network. I am looking for any reports of odd sightings in the park district or sewer domain. Anyone have anything of note tonight? Yavka here, came the voice of a seasoned Wither. She had assisted in taking down the former leader of the Withers, Glass Widow. Matelibo had gladly taken up a leadership role. There have been a few sightings of a black cloud floating through the sewers. Oh, and someone reported seeing some masked individuals lurking around one of the sewer junctions. Heroics? No confirmation as to who they are, Yavka said. I can send a Wither to scout it out if you want assistance. Pausing atop a street lamp, Salya let out a low growl as she sniffed the air, looking for any unusual scents. Well, there's a familiar scent. I think I'll check to make sure she's all right before meeting up with the sisters. Before she could leap away, Salya caught another scent on the wind. Gunpowder. She froze in place, looking around for the source. The air was still very still, which made pinpointing the offending source troublesome. Creeping down the lamp pole, she crept to the shadows of a nearby shop. A few seconds later, a shot rang out. Below, Kizzau and Ari heard the shot, even without their transmitters. Salya, is everything all right? Ariane asked of her sister. Panic was evident in her voice. Kizzau could see her wife tense. I'm fine, Salya replied, keeping looking for the lurker and Soot. I caught Gertrude's scent. I also got a whiff of gunpowder right before the gunshot. I will be careful. Silence time. Gunpowder, Kizzau said. The last time any heroic dealt with someone using earther weapons, it was that fledgling group of bullies. Humanity's last stand, Ariane said, placing both hands on the hilts of her katana. I heard about them. They wanted you and Yorm to retract the judgment placed on their world. Didn't Gothic Razor's group put them in their place? Kizzau nodded as they walked. Her wife was not one to skulk in the shadows, but there was something both of them seemed to sense at the same time. Ahead of them, the lights of the sewers flickered. A few steps more, and Kizzau motioned for Ari to stop. The motion sensors in her helmet picked up on movement. Without warning, a black rabbit bolted into view. "Hello, Soot," Kizzau said as the rabbit bolted behind Ari. Kizzau turned back in time to see what, to some, would appear to be a dense black cloud hovering in the middle of the tunnel. What lay within the smoke, however, was far more terrifying. A mass of withering tendrils surrounding an orb upon which could be seen several mouths lined with razor-sharp teeth. "Soot," the mouths muttered as tendrils tried to reach around Ariane. She had already removed both katana from their sheath. Striking at one tendril made the lurker back away for a moment before darting at the wood elf with the maddening ferocity. "This little one is not dinner," Ariane said, arcing her blade in smooth arcs to either side to keep the creature's tendrils away from Soot. As vile as lurkers are, I have never heard of them hunting animals. I thought they were vegetarians." "They are," Kizzau said. "This makes no sense." She lashed at the lurker with one of her short scythes. Tentacles flew everywhere. The creature repeated Soot's name over and over as it tried to find a way through the elves' defenses. After landing few quick jabs with her purple scythe, Kizzau noted the creature dip a little in the air. "We may have an opening. Keep defending Soot." Another gunshot echoed through the tunnels, making them both blanch. Without waiting, the lurker managed to grab Soot, but not before Pratchett appeared to bite down hard on the tentacle entwined around the rabbit. The lurker howled and bolted, but as it did, Kizzau heard it scream a different name. "Gertrude." Next time we will begin Chapter 2, or as I call it, Issue 2. I'll see you all in the near future, and thank you for listening.